Hello, children. Welcome back. I'm your instrucko Adele, and we will be continuing the previous lesson that we were learning. And today we are going to be talking about conversation starters. So, what do you know about conversation starters? What do you think a conversation starter is? Exactly. It's the first thing we say during a conversation, as the name suggests. It's the things we say to start off a conversation, right? Now, when you have a conversation with someone else, you take turns to speak and listen. Initiating means starting a conversation can be difficult sometimes. However, there are lots of ways to start a conversation with someone new. Okay? You can ask them where the person has traveled from today. You can give them a compliment. You can ask what their name is. You can ask how their day has been, and so many things. Okay? Excuse me. Now, how would you like to start a conversation? What do you think? Like, I've seen my child, he just runs up to people and he says, "Hi, do you want to be friends?" That might work for little children, but when you're a little older or when you're a grown up, how do you think you could start a conversation? Okay, wonderful. Those are great ideas. Now, if you don't have any ideas, these are cues that you can take for conversation starters. Okay, now you can, again, I will repeat myself. You can ask a person, where has the person traveled from today? Hi, where have you come from? You can give them a compliment. Hi, your hair looks great. You can ask them what your name is. Hello, my name is Adele. What is your name? Okay. You can ask them how their day. Hello, how's your day been so far? Yes, you can also talk about the weather. What's stormy weather today? Yes, wonderful. Now, remember, a conversation is always a two-way effort. A conversation is when two people speak, right? Now, fill in the dialogue to create an imaginary conversation. Hello, the first person says hello. The second person says hi. What is your name? My name is Adele. And you? My name is Ria. Where are you from? I'm from Bombay. And you? I'm from Go. I'm from Goa. Where do you live? Okay. How old are you? Okay. I'm 10 years old. I'm a single child. Do you have any brothers and sisters? No, I don't. Okay. It was really nice to meet you. And nice to meet you too. Bye bye. Okay, so that is how we have a conversation. A person says something, the other person replies back. You must always reply back. Say thank you if the person has said something nice to you. These are basic rules of a conversation. Okay, now we are going to practice conversation. Some statements are given below. Think up 2 questions you can ask about each statement. Okay, I really hated that maths lesson. Think of 2 things that you can say about this statement. Why did you not like the maths lesson? Was it too difficult? Was it too boring? Was it something that you've already learned? So these are questions that you can ask if someone says that they didn't like something that's being taught. Okay? You should try and get to the bottom of it. Now, I'm so tired today. Oh, is it? Are you unwell? Can I help you? It's my birthday tomorrow. That's wonderful. Do you have any plans for the day? What special do you have planned out? I'm going on a holiday next weekend. That's so amazing. Where are you off to? Who are you going with? I saw my first film last night. Is it? That's pretty late in life. Did you enjoy your first film? Okay. So these are things that we can say to each other. Okay. Now, I would like you to think up of some answers that you would give, some questions that you would ask in these scenarios. Okay. Something different from what I've already said. Because everyone has a different way of thinking, everyone has a different way of expressing themselves, right? Yes. Now, imagine a friend is asking you the following question. How would you answer? If you could have any superpower, what would it be? What would be your answer? You'd like to be Superman, is it? That's amazing. Can you tell me more about it, please? Wonderful. Now, imagine a friend is asking you this question. If you could be an animal, what would it be? Wonderful. Now, what do you want to be when you become a grown up? What would you like to become? Would you like to be a doctor, an air hostess, a businessman, construction worker, a photographer, a painter, a chef, a policeman, a cleaner? What would you like to be when you grow up? Now, what is your favorite storybook? So, all these questions might seem very simple, but it depends on the way we answer each question. We should be very clear, we should be very precise. We should not leave any questions in the mind of the person who has asked us these questions. If someone asks you, suppose, what do you want to be when you grow up? Okay, it is a very simple question. So, you can say, I like to be something. That's one way of answering. I haven't decided as yet. That is another way of answering. Or the third way of answering would be, I think I'd like to be a policewoman when I grow up because I've always wanted to be a policewoman. I've read wonderful stories, I've watched wonderful movies of the bravery that police people show, and I would like to be one of them. And I am very, very passionate about law enforcement, about people following the rules. So I feel being a police person is something that would suit my personality and would resonate with me. The work of a police person would resonate with me. Okay, so these are things. Now, the third answer hasn't left any doubt in your mind about why, what do I want to be, why do I want to be the way I want to be, and I give you more reasons to back up my answer, right? So when you answer a question, the other person should be left with no further questions in their mind, unless it's something very different that you haven't thought of. But we should cover all the basics, okay, when we answer a question. So when you answer these questions today, I'd like you to think and then speak about it. I'd like you to take maybe a minute or two, jot down your thoughts on every answer. What superpower would you like to have? So it won't be enough just saying that, I'd like to be Superman. You have to say, I'd like to be Superman because of so and so reason. Yes? Now, what animal would you like to be? If you want to be an elephant, if you want to be a giraffe, a parrot, a zebra, a lion, give good reason for why would you want to be each. Okay? The same goes for the last one. What is your favorite storybook? Okay? Now, another activity. Imagine you are in the school playground and you see a group of children playing a game. You want to play. How should you ask them if you can join in? Tick the actions which you should do. Now, watch the game from far away so that the children can't see you. No. Never ask to join. No. Figure out the rules of the game. Exactly, we should try and figure. Compliment the children playing the game. Okay. Complain if you are told you can't join in. No, that's not good. Ask politely if you can join the game. Of course. Barge in and break up the game. No, that's never good. Being a bully is never a good answer, okay? Attempt to disrupt the game. No. Now, what did we learn today? We learned about the importance of first impressions. We learned about being comfortable greeting others, saying hello to other people. Now, we learned how to give the perfect handshake. We extend the hand, shake your hand 2 or 3 times, and then take it back. No long, lingering handshakes where you just hold hands and wait for the day to go by. No, that's not acceptable. Or no very tight or very limp handshakes. It should be a good, firm handshake. Okay? And you learned about how you should start conversations. Okay? How we can address adults. How do we speak to our parents' friends, our older family friends, right? Now, today for your homework, I'd like you to create a short video by giving an introduction about yourself. You can take some cues and pointers from the earlier part of today's video where we spoke about a small introduction of ourselves, right? And then I want you to make an introduction video of yourself. Make sure you say your name, where you're from, how old you are, and a fun fact about yourself. Okay? It's always fun to think up a fun fact about yourself. Okay, so I hope that is the end of the lesson today, and I hope you really enjoyed this lesson. It was really short, but very, very fun. Okay, it was wonderful meeting.